Before I play this clip, let me say this. Two of the biggest black voices in corporate media, Don Lemon and Joy Reid, had years to tell the truth. Years to expose CNN. Years to expose MSNBC. Years to stand up for black people instead of in front of us. And the moment they got fired, what did they do? Not a peep. Tonight I'm breaking down the reasons they never blew the whistle and why black America keeps getting played by the same gatekeepers. Watch this whole thing, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. We need whistleblowers, because there's some people that are just straight up hacks. For instance, guys, Don Lemon. Don Lemon worked at CNN for about 20 years, right? Do you know Don Lemon had a primetime show for like 15 years?
Have the same mission, even stronger mission, and a renewed commitment to that mission.
What'd they do? They cut his primetime show, slid him into the morning slot, and made him do the show with two white women who never done shows before.
And he wants a morning show that will kick off the editorial direction of the network every single day. And I am honored that he asked me to do it. And for all of those who are out there saying, oh, he moved me and he asked me and I said yes. I could have said no.
Now, any respectable person, once you do that to them, they be blowing their whistle so hard, their eardrums would burst. Damn, John, they took your primetime slot at 9 o'clock. It gave you 6:30 in the morning. And who are these two white ladies? And Don don't like white women. Don don't like women at all. But he damn sure don't like white women on his show. It ain't even called the Don Lemon Show no more. It's called some other shit. And if you ever set a person up to pull the rug out and tell the truth and blow the whistle, that would have been the time for Don Lemon to do it. But he did not do it. In fact, he got into it a couple times. I think he called Vivek Ramaswamy a piece of shit or something. He just did something. Had a Jasmine Crockett moment or something.
With due respect, I find your explanation reductive and actually insulting, including to black Americans, to say that black people today, compared to 1964, 1865, haven't made progress in part because of the freedoms we secured. And the Second Amendment was part of what secured them that freedom.
I cannot keep a thought if you guys are talking to me in my ear. And what you find insulting about the way I live, the skin I live in every day.
Here's where you and I have a different point of view.
Black and white that black people don't have in this country, and that black people do have.
Well, here's where you and I have a different point of view. I think we should be able to express our views regardless of the color of our skin. We should have this debate
I'm not saying you
without me regarding you as a black man,
but
me regarding you as a fellow citizen.
You're
That's what I
sitting
think we should
here,
see.
whatever ethnicity you are, explaining to me
whatever ethnicity
about what it's like to be black.
Whatever
in America.
ethnicity.
Or wasn't that lady, Nikki Haley? He told Nikki Haley she was too old. Told you he didn't like white women.
She says people, politicians or something are not in their prime. Nikki Haley isn't in her prime. Sorry. When a woman is considered to be in her prime in her 20s and 30s and maybe 40s.
What are you talking? Wait.
That's not according to me.
Prime for what?
And white women came for him, didn't they? Came for his ass. They let his ass have it. So they fired Don Lemon, and you would think after that, after firing him, after demoting him, giving him the nosebleed seats, took away his parking space, made his ass come up at 6:30 in the morning when he used to come in and sleep in with his husband. He got to come in at 6:30 in the morning. You would think that guy would be pissed. Then they fired him too. Oh man, here come all the truth gonna come out. He about to blow the whistle on CNN. 20 years of working at CNN. 20 years of dirt he got on that organization. 20 years of stories that they've been fabricating and lying, painting black people any old type of way to sell clicks and views. He's been there watching the pizza be made. He behind the scenes for 2 decades. He'd have made probably $100 million. Easy. Just salary. We ain't talking about books and tours and speaking. Just salary. They let his ass have it. What did he do? Not only did he not blow the whistle on CNN, his ass went and opened up a YouTube show and started doing the same shit he did at CNN. Because you can take the hack out of the organization, but you can't take the hack out of the hack.
What is next for you, Don?
I don't know. Sitting on the beach with this gentleman all summer and having a great summer, and I'm going to have the summer of a 12-year-old.
Speaking of influence, what influence would you say you've left at CNN?
Why don't you ask my colleagues about that? I think they'll probably have a good answer for you.
And that's not even the worst part. Fam, I wish that was the worst part. I wish I could tell you that that was the worst part of that story. But I'd be lying if I told you that. And I ain't gonna lie to you. The worst part was I saw black people online feeling sorry for his fake ass. Oh, Don was fighting for us. Don cared about. He stood up for us. He called out Vivek Ramaswamy. Remember that? He stood up for us, and then they got rid of him. They already getting rid of his ass. What you talking about? Oh, that crushed me, man, to see black people feel sorry for this hack. This same guy who told black people, pull your pants up.
It's time now for some tough love on the subject.
Raised without much structure, young black men often reject education and gravitate towards the street culture, drugs, hustling, gangs. Nobody forces them to do that. Again, it is a personal decision.
He is right about that too. But in my estimation, he doesn't go far enough. Because black people, if you really want to fix the problem, here's just 5 things that you should think about doing. Here's number 5. Pull up your pants.
Y'all remember when he was going back and forth with Bill O'Reilly, trying to show he was more conservative? Well, I don't mean anything, but, if black people want to do better, they should clean up their neighborhoods.
Respect where you live. Start small by not dropping trash, littering in your own communities. I've lived in several predominantly white neighborhoods in my life. I rarely, if ever, witness people littering. I live in Harlem now. It's an historically black neighborhood. Every single day I see adults and children dropping their trash on the ground when a garbage can is just feet away. Just being honest here.
Yeah, every time I go into a black neighborhood, it's dirty, it's filthy. People don't pick up the trash. When I go to a white neighborhood, it's always clean. He knew what he had to do. He saw the handwriting on the wall. When they took his show from him and made him come in at 6:30, he said, okay, they're going to get rid of my ass. He went home, he cried to his husband. What's wrong, Don? Nothing. Don, I can see something's wrong with you, baby. What's wrong? They're going to find my ass. Are you sure? They moved my fucking show to the morning. I hate mornings. Unless I'm with you. Well, what are you going to do, Don? I'm with you all the way, babe. I'm going to lean into my blackness. Yeah. Because I'm going to go out on my own and make my own lane. If Alex Jones can do it, I can do it. I'm smarter than that idiot over there. Look at Candace Owens. She's doing well. I can go do that. All I got to do is cozy up to, lean into my blackness. And then I'll have them with me. Yeah. That's what he started doing. And because black people are so disrespected in media, because black people are behind the 8 ball the way we are in this country, historically, we're always susceptible to black people who show even the most modest amount of respect, who give us the most modest amount of defense when the white supremacists or the bigots come for us. We're susceptible to it, man. It's like complimenting somebody when they just got their hair done. Good morning. Wow. Look at you. Who, me? Yeah, you look amazing. Damn, you look good today. Good morning to you. I do, don't I? Sometimes it happens to me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't say hair, but they'll be like, look at that glistening milk dud head of yours. It's all shiny. I can see my face in it. Oh, go ahead now. Go ahead, stop playing. Is it shiny for real, dog? So we're susceptible to that, right? We're easy targets for getting respect. So the point is, Johnson, when we try to make sense of the madness, part of it is we have to be smart enough to see through the trickery. I don't want to give all the credit to Don Lemon, though he is an egregious case of what I'm describing to you. It's a perfect example. I'd also like to mention Joy Reid for $200, Johnson. Joy Reid was at a shithouse called MSNBC that's so bad that it's now called MS Now. And just like Don Lemon, they let our ass have it. And after being at MSNBC for what, 12 years, 13 years, I don't know what it was. Did Joy Reid come out and expose MSNBC? No. They fired her like a 357 Magnum. Like Murdoch. Diplomatic immunity. They fired Joy Reid and burned her ass so bad she was on TV like this. My show had value.
I've been talking to so many people, but I've been through every emotion from, anger, rage, disappointment, hurt, feeling that, guilt, but also that my show had value and that, I'm sorry.
My show had value. I did a good job. I worked really hard. I told all the lies these motherfuckers told me to tell them. I lied some more. I kept lying, and it wasn't enough. I've been lying so long, I don't even know my own name. Am I American? Am I black? Am I African? I don't even know. I turned my head orange. I lied so much. He said go after Trump. I went after Trump. I don't want a buzz cut. What I look like a buzz cut, motherfucker? I'm a black woman. With a buzz cut that's orange. Who does that? And they fired me. Took my show. It was in my name. They took it from me. How you gonna take a motherfucker's name? You think after they got rid of her ass, fired her like a 357 Magnum, you think she came out and told the truth about MSNBC? She sat right there. She had to know Matt Lauer was a womanizing piece of shit, sexual harasser. You think she wanted to telling us all the black people, about all the shit that went on at MSNBC, how they played both sides on that BLM bullshit, siphon money out of our communities to prop up an organization there with intentions of destroying the nuclear family? You think Joy Reid didn't see shit that she could tell us all that could help black people collectively? Huh? You don't think so? You don't think there's nothing she picked up in her 12, 13, for whatever amount of years it was at MSNBC where she made millions and millions of dollars? Instead of blowing a whistle on MSNBC, the only complaints I heard from her was that she didn't get paid as much as Rachel Maddow. Because it's all about them. It ain't about us. It's not about us collectively. It's about themselves. It's about their pockets. It's about their wallets. And that's why I'm telling you, if we're ever to see through the madness, we got to see that these people don't mean it's no good. Because just like the Democrats, man, Democrats going Democrat, Republicans going Republican, and company men and women are going to be company men and women. These mofos are just horrible because they persist to be company people even after the company fires them. Now, in the real world, when people get fired, they can't wait to tell you shit about their job. Hell, some of us brokies, we would tell the truth about our job while we at the job. We would be all on the phone and shit. Look at this shit. Look at these motherfuckers. Look at them. And Stacy, I hate you, Stacy. That's right, Stacy. You and some shit. Your husband. What's my brother? What's my brother on YouTube?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
Jeremy, Agent Ratliff with Occupational Cares, Diversity Affairs, ID number 33712. This is my...
DJI still going.
Time out. Because we just need to go over these complaints.
He goes and he takes the complaints from real people at their jobs, and he goes and visits them, visits the companies. See, real people blow the whistle. Us broke people blow the whistle, not these hacks. They won't blow the whistle. They won't even blow the whistle after they get fired. To see through the madness, we got to see through these gatekeepers. So the whole point of me telling folks this, right, is, for one, I want to expose Joy Reid and Don Lemon. Mission accomplished. Two, the importance of this show tonight is to expose that these parties, they maintain control, not because they're impenetrable. It's not because they can't be destroyed. They can be destroyed. It's just we got too many sellouts, Johnson. We got too many sellouts, fam. We got too many people that go along. We got people that are more focused on themselves than focused on the collective. And as Black Americans, we got to be able to see that. We really got to work on this. Case in point, how many brothers have been walking somewhere and saw another brother and did the head nod, and that mofo act like he ain't see you? He was worried you're going to ask him for a favor. He was so worried that you might want something from him that he didn't even want to acknowledge the kinship, the shared struggle. But see, we got to recognize that those people exist. Even famous people, even journalists from MSNBC or journalists from CNN who've been on TV for 20 years, who talked to Morgan Freeman.
So can I go back to, because I thought what you said was fascinating, because you called it bull when you said people can't, pull themselves up. Do you think that race plays a part in wealth distribution, or either a mindset that you can't
today?
Or cannot? Yeah.
No.
You don't?
No, I don't. You and I, we're proof. Why would race have anything to do with it? Put your mind to what you want to do and go for that. It's kind of like religion to me. It's a good excuse for not getting there.
Yeah. Biggest love when Morgan Freeman went on the Don Lemon show and told us we could end racism. All we had to do was not call white people white. As if we controlled racism. That was beautiful. I always love it when rich people tell poor Black people how to defeat the system by not doing shit. As always, Joy Reid and Don Lemon, you're welcome to come on the Tim Black Show and defend yourself. I know neither one of you will, but you always could. You could come here and tell me how wrong I am, how I'm borderline slanderous to accuse you of being a hack. Come on up, step on up. Walk on over, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. You walk over, but you'll be limping back, because I'm going to hammer your ass with facts. They're going to have to call CPS on me.